My goal is to, as I suggested, not make Charlie's life a fight. In my life, in my inbox, and people I know, there's a lot of anger, and I just want to frame this up not to have a fight, but to try to produce understanding. There is no Charlie Kirk of the left, and I talk to Charlie about that quite a bit whenever I talk to him, and I think it's something the Democrats don't appreciate very much. Part of why Gavin Newsom wanted Charlie on his show because he's one of the Democrats smart enough to realize they need that. But if there were a Charlie Kirk on the left, and he had been or she had been killed yesterday, don't know who did it, but if that person had been killed, the media coverage would be different, and the politicians' statements would be different. The statements wouldn't be, "We all need to lower the temperature," which we do. The statements would be about the evil ideology that caused that person to be killed. Okay, that's just a disparity, and it's factual. So my question to you, first, Sean, then Dan, is what can we do to allow the left to see why there's so much anger? Not just at Matthew Dowd, but I know there's anger coming on the right. I know there is, and it will be less dangerous, less volatile if the left can understand why people who loved Charlie and believed in Charlie are so upset. So, Sean, can you take a try at explaining why people are so angry about what's happened? So people on the left can adjust to it and understand it and maybe reach back out in a way that will lessen the degree of anger that's about to come.
Yeah, and I got to say I'm one of these people. I am conflicted because I'm sad for Charlie and his family and what happened, but I'm pissed. And as a Christian, I don't know how to reconcile that sometimes. But I agree with you because this is going to get and not in a violent way, but I think I'm tired of the watch my language here. I'm tired of the left, the rhetoric. This is Charlie. Charlie was like a friend, and again, there's a whole personal piece to this that's one thing, but what he symbolized was a movement. What he did uh, in leading this movement and putting himself out there can't be overstated. I mean, like this is, I mean, to your point, this is an enigma. As much as Donald Trump was an enigma and a unicorn as a candidate, Charlie was as an organizer, as an activist. This violence in all of its forms is wrong. But when you go after Donald Trump and try to kill him twice, and they go after, they're not just going after people who are active, they're going after the leaders of movements and trying to stop them. Not just stop the people, but the movement. And that's the big difference here. Violence and extremism and craziness is one thing. But when you're trying to silence Trump and you're trying to silence Charlie Kirk, you're not just going after them personally, you're going after the entire movement. And I don't think that people fully appreciate that. And the last thing I'll say, and then kind of keep the conversation going, is this is not one person, one thing, one month. This has been manifesting for decades. The left silencing, censoring, canceling people didn't just happen with the rise of Donald Trump. Since I've been in college, my college commencement speaker was canceled because a group of people thought that his positions on certain issues were unacceptable. And I don't think, to your point in understanding why this happens, is it's not, we have been told to shut up. We have been canceled, censored for decades. And it's time that this is going to change.
That was a delicious video experience. I think you'll agree. Now, what you need to do in return for getting to enjoy that is hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a thing.